I said, I'll just have to upload it later. I don't know how I start a live stream, so I'll worry about that later.
I recently changed how I want to lay down. It takes me a bit longer to figure out what I want for displays.
I'm still only working with my 2.
Well, what I actually discovered is if you turn the high DPI mode on Windows off, you get a larger zoom out on helm and weapons. So I've just been trying to get used to starting different resolutions. There we go. Server's up. Starry.mytsn.net as always.
My computer's still loading the game, unless it's
Connected.
Freak.
I can't remember how veteran or green you are, Davis.
I'm not. Oh, holy crap! Amazing, but I'm decent.
Okay.
I at least know the hotkeys and how to cycle back and forth. So
that gives me an idea of what difficulty to shove it on.
Yep. What did you say the server was again?
Starry.mytsn.net. If you need me to type it out, I will.
STARY.mytsn.net, right?
Yep.
Double R.
Yep.
Yep, that's correct then.
Here we go. I got 2 screens going. So I am wherever you need me to be.
Where do people want?
According to my screen, Helm looks like it's taken.
Yeah, I got a weird feeling to take it.
Alright, there you go. So that answers Helm's gone.
Unless somebody wants to arm wrestle for it, but hey.
Sure. Do you have any preference, Davis?
No, I can float. As long as I'm not weapons and helm at the same time, I'm good.
Oh, that was you yesterday.
That was me
Oh,
the
come
other
on,
day.
that's good multitasking there.
I took engineering.
I grabbed weapons. Do you want psychoms, Davis, or?
I can do science and comms. That's fine. Why is my second screen glitching here?
I assume you're trying to find a ship you like,
Yep.
David.
Just flipping through them here and reading the names and going, what? Who wants an impulse drive ship?
Yeah, you're better off going from the beginning, going right.
We got plenty of impulse ships on Ben's mod.
Yeah.
As you start from this and go right in Ben's mod, you go through the stock ships, which includes the pirate ones. Then you go from light to heavy, then the weird ones in different ways, including jump-only starbase and the impulse-only ships.
Yep.
Ow! My cat just leapt on me. More precisely, they leapt on my knee with their entire weight.
That was an invader cruiser, so.
Sure, that they're slightly heavier than the stock ships, which is a good and bad thing. If that's what you fancy, go for that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just,
The good thing about it is if you overshoot the enemies, since it's a cannon on top of the ship, it's got 360-degree arc. So you can fly by them and still hit them.
I've put out a message for anyone on USN Discord in case they haven't spotted there's a game. The reality is they'll talk about it before, so I don't think we'll get new players. But it doesn't hurt.
yeah.
Is everyone ready?
science and comm standing by.
Engineering standing by.
I'm ready.
And I'm ready, so let it begin. Put it on difficulty 8 to start with.
Sounds like a good start.
This is definitely interesting. One screen's super reactive and the other screen's a little laggy. That's weird.
Sensor's hot.
And it appears DS1 is inside a minefield.
Yay.
EMP
Yes,
nuke.
it does. Make way to DS3 just to be in a position. I'd like to get a feel for how she performs, too.
Anything you want me to start scanning?
Anything that's a single target. So, for instance, Echo 48, Romeo 39.
Copy
Then,
that.
basically anything that looks threatening. Threatening things to start with as individuals. Then getting an idea of what different fleets are. Zulu 66 in particular looks like it's fast.
You could tell EQ4 and T whatever 9 to head to like DS2. I would not tell them to go to DS1.
I'm sure their pilots wouldn't be stupid enough to fly into minefields.
No, never, never,
The
never.
good thing about it is enemy E48 looks like he's trying to go to that station.
I'm
Yes,
surprised he
indeedy.
hasn't turned.
We got a close one here. Car on. Shields are up. You want to try to
Oh,
EMP him?
I don't mind. Just tell me if we're keeping distance or not.
Got a little range on him.
EMP away. Again,
Hard about.
pulling through them. Oh, okay.
Weapons weakness, Charlie.
Oopsie Charlie. And that
Oh,
EMP didn't
he's-
con- Oh,
Right.
I don't know if you need to... Yeah. And he
There.
cloaked. Can we taunt him? He should still be
copy
about
that.
just cloaked.
Zulu 66 taunting. Let's see.
User joined your channel.
Nukes, Corporations are in the
Hello,
state and
Zenster.
it's cowardly.
Hello.
Let's tell him this promotion. You're a fool. Never mind. Taunt unsuccessful.
Yeah, you picked the one. It needs to not be the same as the topic you just read.
The text that's shown is in essence taunt immunity. So you have 3 choices, 2 of the ones, you pick the one that's unrelated.
Yeah. Gotta work on my communication skills here.
Insulting the commanders of other ships is a vital skill.
Incoming Echo 5-3 weakness beams Delta.
Oh,
there he is.
Oh, there he is.
He
There
came
he
back
is.
for more.
It's Zanster. Oh, he's still docked.
Weakness
Still docked.
Bravo.
Oh. Yeah.
Ben's Vanilla IP.
Ben's my starry.mytsn.net. In
Thank
beams,
you.
beams hot. Target
He's up.
destroyed.
Nearest is the Titan Echo 5-3.
I
suggest-
recommend you scan one of those behind that in D3 before they get around the minefield. Taunt them through it.
I'm loading up a EMP nuke for the Titan. He's anti-torp. I'm loading up a torpedo EMP nuke. And he's going towards the station.
Found him.
Trying to work on it. Let's see, Captain.
Could hit some of these puppies here, just where there's a
Yeah.
G20 in the middle of these guys.
Why can I not scroll down?
It's left click and drag for that interface. Unless
there
you're
we
talking
go.
about something else.
Yep, nope, that's right.
Can we do a flyby of him? I
Sure.
don't want to hit the station with all the heavies,
Sure.
because I think then we won't have a station.
Alright, taunt successful. He's turning and aiming at us.
Okay. Well, as I recall
Uh,
right,
ju-
Low one.
here's what remains of a carrier up here.
I have a heavies for something. if we need them. And
Science, you have an upgrade available.
Copy that.
Zanster,
Long
if you
target scan
if-
for speed, we'll go ahead and activate.
There is a shuttle available, I believe,
what-
too, if you want, Stan.
what are we burning out?
Don't know. We have their attention, or do we need to do something still? I'm sitting here.
Would you like me to get anyone's attention?
We don't seem to have Echo 5-3's attention.
Echo 5-3, copy that.
Oh, the base is gone. Okay. What is Echo 5?
That's the Titan that was flying by. Ditto Whiskey 1-2 probably wants taunting sooner rather than later. Deep Space 1 is in essence gone. It's
Yeah.
Whiskey is going to detonate something and blow it up. Or not. Whiskey is instead going to shoot it. We could
Echo
theoretically save.
Well,
Let's go.
Echo 5-3 indicates that the taunt was successful, but he's keeping his current course.
Shall we go intercept?
Sure.
Here it comes. Sort of.
Yeah, it indicates that it said you scum, you shall die, so...
Can we get a
indicates that he's
little
going
bit
for it.
closer? There we go.
Weapon set to Delta.
That's an EMP nuke mine out. Not mine. Torpedo EMP nuke, because he was anti-torp. Almost that could fizzle. Frequency Delta. In beam combat, beam's hot.
Incoming
He's
Kilo,
hot.
Kilo 12, even though he destroyed our base.
He surrendered. No. Wrong
Our
thing.
front
Never
shields
mind.
are gone. We only have 20% energy.
Hopefully
Is that-
that did him in.
I didn't see if it did or didn't.
And the DS2.
Taunted Alpha 44 seems... He said he's coming in at full speed, but he hasn't turned about.
Shuttle, FY, have a drone behind you.
Yeah. I'm gonna lead the drone around. Do drones get hit by mines?
No.
No.
You can
Right.
theoretically sink them into a black hole or scrape them off on Rex. And you should survive a drone hit, but just be aware you've got a lot of damage
Backing at
incoming.
DS2.
I think, comms, can we make sure that DS2 is making nukes?
Let's see. Station DS2.
And
Uh,
loading
commencing
EMP.
producing of nukes.
Loading
What's the-
EMP.
What's the scoop on T-23 down there? Friendly.
He's just kind of hitting a reverberal wall. And just
Yeah,
chilling.
he thinks the world is flat and he's trying to...
If you hail them, or do
Yeah,
they say anything
do it.
odd? Or
Um,
if you ask them to go defend DS2, do they actually go defend DS2, or do they sit there staring out into space?
let's tell him to go defend DS2. What is he gonna do? He's coming about.
Okay. He's taking orders.
Um,
So we go deal with, what happened to
There's
that
a-
Scar
yes,
on
there's a
K,
cloak target.
whatever.
So-
K12 is direction 280, 6K out.
280. Copy
He has
that.
cloak, low vis, drones, anti-mine, shield vamp.
and can we get
Okay.
Alpha 44 came out and is heading to DS2.
can we get Tango on Alpha 44 and taunt it and or the cloaked ship?
Fire a homing torpedo and see if it finds it.
Oh, that's a good
Alpha
idea.
44
Oh,
responded and is coming in.
spiked tubes, please.
Alright, so I told Tango
If our
to
shuttle
defend-
was here, he could pop out and identify the cloak ship. We also have a fleet coming in from direction, what is that, 200, something like that.
Gotcha,
220
gotcha.
roughly.
Just loading that torpedo we talked about.
T-23. Oh, there goes the cloak. K-12 incoming on.
Oh,
Let's
God,
go and
he's
deal-
behind us. Deal with the fleet first.
I think we leave the fleet, perhaps drop an EMP nuke on Alpha 44 and go and deal with Kilo before.
Okay.
Oh, Alpha 44's cloaked. Let's just get to the station and defend it.
Okay.
Merger, I'm very much used to just following what Helm feels, if you have any particular feeling. We just need to keep
Weapons
A
B,
base.
Delta.
Delta right. We've at least got Tango.
Hard about. You boost beams again then.
In beams.
I think
Target
that
destroyed.
got him.
There was an explosion.
Excellent.
I don't know if science you know about Y and U to view targets that are cloaked.
No, how do
Which?
you do that?
Y will select the nearest target. U, and I think it's I, will switch around one target further out or closer. But of relevance, Alpha 44 was cloaked, which we've spotted anyway, so...
Coming in hot.
How's this T-49 doing too? Friendly ship T-49?
Let me ask him.
I think I can see his shields are down, just on weapons.
That's
Oh no, they're just
the,
damaged.
No, that's the destroyer that's
Oh,
here.
that one.
Shields are at 30. Actually, 100%. We are.
A44 is here.
They are studying an
This is the
amazing
Alpha.
We're good to go.
phenomenon.
Ah, okay.
Would you like for me to tell them to attack our target?
What is T-49?
Apparently a Scaron for some.
Alpha
think
44 beam set to Alpha.
Alpha right.
Good, some
beams
help
hot,
from
please.
the base.
Power to beams, please. Oh, we've got it.
Beams
Thanks. Target destroyed.
DS2 has sent us a message saying for us to first rendezvous with T-49, download data, and then dock with DS2. They will double our production speed.
Your call.
They are right next to each other.
T-49 is up in Nebula.
Yep.
Oh, I lied. Yep.
Double production speed isn't particularly worthwhile. I'll be inclined to try to start dealing with the fleets that are incoming.
Copy that. I'm gonna try and do a
Scan and
pass around the south side of them. Hard about.
I have a mine ready if we have fire to launch.
There were fighters coming out of them earlier.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cruiser on Victor 9-3, beam set to Charlie.
Charlie, I.
SciComs, now is a good time to scan somebody over in Delta 3 and get them through those
There's
mines.
a big chunk of fleet for you.
Did we get shot by our fighter?
I think so.
Sorry about that.
No, you're just trying to remind us that Yui's here sometimes. It feels very much a waste of a nuke in that. We've only got 2 of them.
Hard about.
And the fighters don't seem to want to be bunching up.
Are you planning to send a nuke?
No, but
No.
I'm planning to send an EMP. So if you're
I will vacate.
EMP
fast
is
as I
way,
can.
and
U-91, part of that fleet down in Delta 3 is heading our way, so if we keep ourselves angled with that line, hopefully they should ram it.
you can go back in EMP contact, and we're mopping up with beams.
You get some surrenders if you try for them, comms.
Trying now. Oh, okay.
Beams can be called.
How you doing with these fighters?
I've got Tango on the fighter. They were following me, but now they're after you because you're closer.
Yep.
They should be dealt with shortly.
Alright, I was able to taunt A41. A41 beam set to Delta.
Delta right.
Okay, let's. There's your EMP nuke target. Those boys to the north.
This is
what
a great ship for fighters. When they circle around, it's at least you can keep hitting them.
Loading an EMP. Do you mean those 3 of them, or are you thinking of the?
I don't know how many of them there are. All I see is a red blob.
Still loading that EMP.
There's 3 of them.
EMP away. I think the nuke is best saved for one of the later fleets that's passed here. Just
Okay.
debatably.
I'm going to try and come up behind them then. So, hard about. Yeah, they're going to spin with us. Looks
Most
like our
of these-
shuttle has gone off on his own.
Most of these are
I
fairly
thought I
light.
would see if I could lure the fleet through the mines. Like they're doing that on their own.
Render good.
I'm asking nicely, but they don't want to reply nicely.
Target destroyed.
Yep. Why do I have the urge to loot these?
Looks like that cluster earlier in Delta 3 ran into a mines, but I think they smartened up.
What's the scoop on Y81 up there in Baker 2? Suppose we could base up if you're...
Y81 has said, we
I
are
think-
holding this ship hostage. Bring us 900 energy and no tricks. We will blow this ship to dust.
Yeah, they're far enough away we can just pretty much ignore them up there then.
So I think after we've redocked, we may as well fly by and drop the EMP nuke on something.
Here.
6.
I'd even get another nuke. Come on, baby!
Taunt successful on Golf
Oh, we did.
46. They're turning and heading our way.
What happened to our buddy there with that mission? He was flying into that nebula in C5, last heard of.
He's flown past the nebula to the other nebula.
Down in Charlie 5, like down around Sector 7 or so?
Up in Bravo 2.
DS2, we
Up
had an
in
extra
Bravo
TSN
2.
medium fighter sitting in the crate.
Why is he up there?
We just transferred
He's
it to your
lost.
ship.
Toms, can you tell White Knight 49 to come here?
I'm sorry, go again with the
T49.
Tango 49.
Yep. Tell him to... Actually, I'd probably tell him to take a course 90 until he clears the asteroids and then head to DS.
Copy that. Tell him to adjust to course 90.
That
Shall
was
we
the other half of our production there. I was figuring, well, what the hell? He was so nice and close, it would have been a milk run.
Oh, that luxury cruiser's about to have a bad day.
Luxury cruiser?
Tell him to go somewhere.
Tell him to change his course. There he goes.
There's some rush
Tell him
for
where
you.
to go.
I'm gonna tell him to go defend DS2. Hopefully he'll be smart enough to. Nope, that's the
You
wrong
can
direction.
manually tell him. You can manually tell them directions under other messages.
Yeah, that's what I did. I told him to change again. He's heading right in for that that pack over there. What are they doing? feel like they're playing a game.
Do you mean? Yeah,
a
they're playing the
Biomech target.
Biomex.
Biomex, yep.
Unfortunately, the attack warrants air quotes around them. They never managed to do anything. Can we get a scan on Z75 that's breaking through? I want to know.
Copy that, scanning.
I want to know if that's a fighter and thus will redock, or whether it's something like a fast attack ship.
That would be a Carillion
Okay.
fighter.
I think we EMP nuke core here.
Sounds good.
That's an EMP nuke out. I still have a mine loaded if we ended up being chased. And that's a Torgoth at the edge, so I think that's worth another EMP.
Sounds good to me.
Can't even find him on the list.
And you might be able to get surrenders from some nearby targets.
You want to tag him?
I'm gonna start spanning surrenders.
Looks like he's going back to redock because he's out of fuel.
You got a bunch
And
of
we're
range
getting lots of
surrenders.
surrenders.
I'm spamming them.
Oh no, never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're getting some nice ones. Loading up another EMP nuke, which will be good for the fleet round the Biomech. Plus, we have a whole bunch of fighters that are interested in us.
Is that Z80? Let me see if Z80 will surrender. Why is he not showing up?
Gulf 4.
Never mind.
Oh. So we have that fleet by Biomech, the fleet incoming, and I think that's it.
We're about half energy right now. If you
We got a nice number of torpedoes.
okay, so head towards H79 there.
We have an upgrade available for the weapons station.
Oh, thank you.
You
Yeah,
plan
so
to use the EMP nuke on this nearby fleet, or are you going to save it for the other one?
Uh-huh.
Let's use it on this one. That's the EMP nuke away.
I'm coming.
Let me know when it splashes. I'll start a surrender. Spam.
Hit.
Alright, starting surrender spam now.
Hard about.
EMP double mines are loaded.
Trying to load you up for a mine here for these fighters.
We've got quite a few spares. So... Oh,
Haha, our shuttle is out now. Don't drop the mine. Do not drop mine.
I
Drop it
literally hit
anyways.
I depressed the fire button as the fighter launched.
Where are you at, fighter? I can. There's some purple in there. Want to do mine drops on them? We got full shields.
Yeah, sure.
There, I'll go pick up this up while you load it.
2 mines are loaded.
Okay. Hard about.
Carillion
Oops,
Dreadnought
did-
second scan now. I'll let you know what the beams are.
Okay.
Phaser set to Delta. Never mind. You
Drop
got it.
one. Drop two.
Drop them both in here.
Alright, let me spam another
I think
surrender,
we can
see if
just
they'll-
close in for beams for the last 2.
Okay. Hard about.
Oh, it's free, but still, beams. Whoops.
He surrendered. He died.
Oh, never mind. Alright. Oh shit.
Upgrade over here. Yay.
No. I'm about to kill this guy on accident. Turn.
By the way, comms, does that base have a spare fighter on deck?
They do. They elmed us, or they told us earlier that they had a spare one on deck ready for us to pick up.
Did we, is that the one we picked up? If you
Yeah, we
held
did
them-
pick up
that
one
told us
already.
We had, yeah, there was only one.
Was
somewhere.
that before or after we the shuttle was lost? Our original
If
shuttle.
you, go into the
Do the
comms,
status.
You can do another status and see if there's another one.
If
Yeah.
you just
Okay, I'll hail him right now and ask him. Please report status.
Here, if you want to build up shields, that would probably be a good thing to do.
They have
I
3
know, it's an
replacement
old
fighters
habit.
ready for us on DS2.
Oh, good.
Wow.
We
Sound
also
good,
have
Captain?
14 torpedoes, 2 nukes, 17 mines,
Sure.
10 EMPs.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Absolutely.
I'm not quite sure how I've ended up almost defaulting to a captain here.
Just lucky.
Because you talk more than anyone else?
I think this is a bit of a trial by fire for our Psychoms.
Shows are 100%.
Probably not as much of a trial by fire
Good
as when
deal, engineer.
using Hellmanned weapons.
Okay, comms,
But-
verify that we got the whatever it is we need from L72.
L72. Here's the energy we promised. Good luck.
Yes, yes.
That's...
Didn't we also have something that they had to drop off at DS2 way back
No,
when?
that
No,
was
Oh, yeah, that was some other ass. Okay.
Yep.
Ah,
What is T49 doing? We'll go ahead and tell him to shift his position.
not my best dock, but hey, it worked. Oh, T49, wait up there. What's he do? Oh yeah, we put him on 90 and then told him to go.
Yep,
Tell T49 to go to DS2.
that's what I'm doing. I told him to go ahead and start heading this direction.
Okay. Since we gotta come back to DS2, let's do this milk run.
Be advised, we did get another fighter.
Good, good,
Yeah.
good, good.
And there was much rejoicing.
Of course, I tell them to rendezvous with DS2, and it looks like they're adjusting their course to a completely different course. So I'm going to manually tell them to just head.
Part about, please, what, engineering?
I'm sorry, everybody went to look out the window. I'll get them back on their job.
I got
Good deal, thank you.
I changed them.
Okay, comms verify.
They said, please head to DS2 to deliver the data.
That's
Just so I know, Sanster, did you get notified by the message from USN? Or did you just happen to turn up because it's Eastern Front?
hard about.
Are you asking me?
Yes, you.
Oh, I knew Eastern Front
The
was on.
station's way back there
And
now.
I got the message.
Yeah.
I was just trying to
Apparently-
figure out. I was just trying to figure out how redundant the message was.
Apparently somebody
Okay, so
had the warp boost.
around
and didn't
6:30, I
tell
was planning to play, and then I completely forgot. And then 7:15 rolled around and said, "Well, I wonder if they're playing." And sure enough, they were.
Yeah.
DS2 is
Shocking.
still creating nukes. Do you want them to keep up with nukes, or you want me to
Yes.
How many
Yes.
they got? Hopefully 3.
They had 2 until we docked with
Okay.
them. Now they have transferred them.
That's a nice set of nukes for us. Because I had one in tubes already.
Ah, okay. Excellent. So we're stocked. 1 fleet left. Sure. No biologicals. Okay.
There is a biological.
We get a shield boost or something?
It'll be on the comms history.
Must have.
Yeah, currently, at the moment, we have 2 upgrades. One is for beam and reload speed. One is
No,
for faster
No.
the question was shield upgrade. If you look on the comms
Somebody give us
message,
a shield generator.
you can see DS2 command base said, as promised, we'll enhance your shield
Oh,
generators.
yes. As well, actually, no.
because-
it says we now doubled our production speed.
Do me a favor,
you
Simon.
have-
Click on us.
Oh no, it
We
says
have
we will charge
270
the,
front and rear
batteries.
shields.
Yeah.
As
Okay.
I'm
No.
not trying to do what you can do, but I'm just trying to say where to go for certain bits, Davis.
No, that's fine.
If you want more or less help, just say.
No, that's fine.
I don't like.
T49, the science vessel, did say, help us help you. First rendezvous with Y81. Download some data, then we will rendezvous with us, and we will charge your batteries.
Well, Y81 was the ones that demanded energy, so unless we're going to take them 900 energy, it's a trap. We could pull an Ushanka maneuver and fly by them and blow them up, but nah.
We
It's
could
kind of
give
out
them
of
the
the,
engine
out
for
of the
rerun.
way. Could give them the energy either way. Or we could just finish these guys off and blow them up.
I like blowing things up. It appears as if that fleet that we're
Bada
now
bing, bada
heading
boom.
to is still dancing around the biological. Biological is targeted as Alpha 59. Incoming fighters.
Alright, got a mine ready?
No, actually. Sorry, I was distracted. Helping elsewhere. I have an EMP double nuke ready though.
Now, if we trigger
Cool.
this biological, aren't all biologicals
Go on the
coming
fleet.
for us? Never
Yeah,
mind.
there aren't many of them.
Those are already away, so it doesn't matter at
Do
this
those
point.
wrecks. Do those wrecks. What the hey?
Oh, there we go. One standing. Foxtrot 3-4.
Oh, blast it! I pressed the wrong button for shields.
Woohoo!
And there you go.
Now there's still fighters left.
Oh, wait.
Who said
Those
kill the
mines.
fighter?
And that was terrible, terrible timing by me.
Yeah, a little early. That's okay. We got more mines, don't we?
Yeah, loading triple more mines. Also lobbed a nuke at them just because.
Yeah, why not? We got it.
If
Use
you've
it.
got the spare ordnance, yeah.
If you look out your rear window, you will now see
And
that should be.
Game over. Game over, Captain.
Oh
I don't know.
I don't know. There he goes. There he goes.
Piece of
Mission
cake.
duration 32 minutes.